Hello, my friends, and welcome to Fantasy Friday. I'm Miss Maggie, and this week we are reading stories about unicorns. Yay! So we're going to start with a story. It's called Not Quite Narwhal by Jessie Sima. Not Quite Narwhal. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. You see the baby unicorn. Isn't he so cute? He knew early on he was different from the other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's. He had different tastes in food. And he wasn't a very good swimmer. Look at him, poor thing. But his friends didn't mind, so Kelp decided he wouldn't mind either. They look like they're having fun swimming. That is, until he was swept away by a strong current. Whoosh! Eek! I wish I were a better swimmer. Uh-oh, poor Kelp. Kelp found himself at the surface, closer to land than he had ever been before. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar. It looked like him. Look, I'll hold it up close, you see? Does it look like a unicorn up there? Kelp swam towards land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with the creature that looked just like him. When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious. He had never been out of the ocean before. He was nervous about walking for the first time. But the land creatures made it look so easy. Like you see the crab walking. However, it wasn't. See, he tries to walk like the crab. Sideways, sideways. Ouch! Then he tries like a frog. Boing, boing, ow! And then he tries like a turtle. Eventually, he got the hang of it. Everything on land was strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Kelp began to think he might never find the creature that looked just like him. But as he stumbled out of the forest, land narwhals! You see them all? Look at them all. Actually, we're unicorns. And by the looks of it, so are you. You see all the unicorns playing? Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We call them horns. like the shooting rainbows. Wow! They introduced him to unicorn delicacies like unicones. And they showed him how to gallop. Gallop, 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 gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was, in fact, a unicorn. He was having so much fun that he didn't want to leave. But then he remembered all his friends under the sea. Kelp missed them terribly, so he said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. Come back soon! Kelp swam towards home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that the narwhals would still like him now that he was a unicorn. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. Surprise! Welcome home! It's Kelp! Kelp took a deep breath and he told his friends the news. It turns out I'm not a narwhal. Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all knew that. They took it quite well. Kelp was so happy to be home, but now that he'd experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns, or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide. But then he realized that maybe, just maybe, like you see there, swimming to the unicorns. He didn't have to choose. Oh wow, look, they're having such a fun time together. Isn't that great? The end. Not quite narwhal. Now it's time for our unicorn song. For this one, you might need a little bit of space to get up and move around. So go ahead and stand up. We're going to go through this 2 times. First time so you get the actions, and then second time we'll do it together. All right, you ready? Unicorn, unicorn, touch your nose. Where's your nose at? Unicorn, unicorn, touch your toes. Where are your toes? Unicorn, unicorn, pat your head. Can you pat your head? Unicorn, unicorn, jump instead. Jump up and down. Unicorn, unicorn, turn around. Can you turn in a circle? Unicorn, unicorn, touch the ground. Can you touch the floor? Where's the ground at? Unicorn, unicorn, sit back down. Go ahead and sit down. Unicorn, unicorn, don't make a sound. Very good. Now we're going to do it again, but this time just a little bit faster. You ready? Unicorn, unicorn, touch your nose. Unicorn, unicorn, touch your toes. Unicorn, unicorn, pat your head. Unicorn, unicorn, jump instead. Unicorn, unicorn, turn around. Unicorn, unicorn, touch the ground. Unicorn, unicorn, sit back down. Unicorn, unicorn, don't make a sound. Yay! Good job! Now we are ready for our second unicorn story. This one's by one of Miss Maggie's favorite children's authors. This is Uni the Unicorn by Amy Krauss Rosenthal. Uni the Unicorn. In almost every way, Uni was like all the other unicorns. Magnificent mane, though Uni's was extra magnificent. Golden hooves, though Uni's were extra golden. Sparkling purple eyes, though Uni's were extra sparkling. Like the other unicorns, Uni had a special swirly horn with the power to heal and mend. Look, see, she's fixing the flowers. And like the other unicorns, Uni could make wishes come true. Wow. But there was one thing that definitely set Uni apart. I wonder what it could be. Uni believed that little girls were real. Are little girls real? Uni's friends laughed and said, "Ha ha ha! Silly Uni! Everyone knows there's no such thing as little girls. They're just make-believe." At home, Uni's parents just brushed it off with knowing smiles. None of them think little girls are real. But Uni was certain, absolutely certain, that little girls were real, no matter what everyone else said. Do you think Uni's right? I think she's right. Uni knew that somewhere far away, but not that far away, there was a little girl waiting. A strong, smart, wonderful, magical little girl. And she would be the best friend a unicorn could ever ask for. Uni imagined all the things they would do together. What sort of things do you think a unicorn and a little girl would do together? They would run fast through the meadow. Gallop, 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 gallop. They would spin and twirl in the sunlight. Whee! they would explore and help woodland creatures in need. I can see they're helping the animals. Other times, they would just sit quietly and talk about important things. And of course, they would slide down rainbows together. Doesn't that look fun? Like one giant slide. Uni fell asleep that night and had enchanting dreams. What Uni did not yet know, but would discover soon enough, was that somewhere far away, but not that far away, there was indeed a real little girl. And even though her friends said, "Ha ha ha! Unicorns are just make-believe," and despite her parents' knowing smiles, this little girl was certain, absolutely certain, that there was a unicorn. A strong, smart, wonderful, magical unicorn. Just waiting to be her friend. Aw, don't they look so happy together? The end. Uni the unicorn. Well, thank you for joining us for our Fantasy Friday story time. I'm Miss Maggie, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Goodbye.